Bali, the grandson of Prahlad, was the king of a huge kingdom, and his public just loved him. His rule was marked by tremendous prosperity and growth for all. And to stabilize it further, Bali started performing Ashwamedh Yajnas until he reached the 100th one. At that time, the devatas panicked that by the strength of his rituals, he will usurp our position. And they prayed and prayed to the Supreme, who ultimately took avatar as the son of Kashyap and Aditi. This was Vamana Bhagavan. Vamana Bhagavan's body was dwarfish. It is said his stature was merely 52 fingers in height. That is why the name Bhavan or Vaman. He was so attracted, the devatas were enchanted. Bhrigu bestowed upon him the Janeu, the sacred thread. Indra gave him the umbrella. Brihaspati gave him the charan padukas of ascetics. And adorned with that, Vaman reached the palace of King Bali, where he entered the Yajnashala, drawing everyone's attention. Bali said, Brahman Devata, welcome to you. I am blessed by the dust of your lotus feet. Pray, how can I serve you today? Vaman responded with his blessings and said, O king, if it behooves you, give me 3 steps of land. King Bali said, O sage, are you not aware of the expanse of my kingdom? You are asking only for 3 steps. Vaman said, it is wrong to be greedy. There is no end to desires. With 3 steps, I will have all I need to do my Sandhya Vandan, and not your steps, but mine. At that moment, when Bali was about to consent, his guru Shukracharya intervened and warned the disciple that this is not a dwarf, but the Supreme himself who has come to steal everything from you. Bali, however, was undeterred. He said, why would the Supreme want to steal anything? And if he does, what greater good fortune can there be than surrendering it all? For ultimately, I am his servant. I must do as he wishes. Shukracharya still tried to intervene. And when Bali was about to take the sankalp of giving 3 steps, into the water pot, Shukracharya entered. When Bali turned it over, the water was not flowing. Bali took a little twig to see what was blocking the flow. In the meantime, Shukracharya extracted his head to see what was going on, and his eye got punctured. So Shukracharya continued, Ma Dehi, don't give. Bali decided his dharma is to obey his Lord. And the moment he gave his resolve, Vaman changed his form. He became so huge that all Bali could see now was his feet. In his first step, he measured all of Bali's kingdom. In the second step, he measured the 3 worlds. In fact, the story goes that he punctured the crust of the universe. And from the Hiranyagarbha, the divine water entered the universe and became the celestial Ganges. He then asked Bali, where should I place my third step? You must fulfill your vow of giving 3 steps in charity. Bali did not hesitate. He lowered his head and said, Maharaj, place your foot on my head. Vaman Bhagavan was thrilled with the surrender of this king. He blessed him, and of course, he made him the king of the nether regions, but made his story immortal and blessed him with the boon that once a year he would be able to return to the earth plane. And that is why till today the festival of Bali, Pratipada and Onam are celebrated as the harvest festivals. However, the blazing teaching of the story is that sharanagati means to unite your will with the supreme will of your divine master, for you are after all his servant.